Story time with Brian, yeah, story time with Brian, yeah, story time with Brian, yeah, story time with Brian. Good evening, boys and girls. Actually, it's more like morning, but regardless, time's irrelevant. Boys and girls, children of all ages, gather around, moms and dads, grandparents, grandchildren, everyone gather around, pull the laptop a little closer, snuggle up for this beautiful, beautiful, really touching story that I will share with you by Brian. The story takes place, I think it was in 2006. I had just moved to San Francisco. All my dreams, finally moved there, a little Midwest boy, finally landing in San Francisco. All of his dreams are about to come true. And I was interviewing for this place to live, this house. And my roommate was like, yeah, it's great. There's one other room available and we're going to be interviewing this other person. And I'm just really curious, Brian, you're okay with like gay or straight or like whatever. You're fine with that, right? I'm like, yeah, it's San Francisco, man. We're just 420 friendly, right? Yay. So anyway, a day later, this man, Nate, my roommate, then to be roommate, calls me and goes, hey, we're going to have a get together. We're going to have a barbecue with you and the other potential roommate just to see how we all get on and go. I'm like, that sounds awesome. He goes, I have a feeling she may be transgendered. Are you okay with that? I'm like, I don't care, man. Like, whatever. People are great. I love everyone. Everyone's cool. It was great. So we show up and we have an awesome barbecue or barbecuing, finding out, learning about each other. It's like, yay, we're all gonna be living together. Yay, right? And well, it turns out this wonderful individual named Brittany was transgendered and she had lived in San Francisco, was from Oklahoma. And within the first week or so, we were talking about, what we wanted to do in the city and living in San Francisco and all this jazz. And I said, well, I had just found these guys playing roller hockey in Golden Gate Park. It was great. I've been wanting to play roller hockey. I've been playing when I was a kid and I haven't played since. And I've just been wanting to get back. And I found these guys playing in Golden Gate Park. She goes, oh yeah, I used to play with them years ago. I was like, okay. She goes, yeah, I used to be a man and I transitioned and I left for a number of years and I came back and I've been wanting to go back and play with them. So how about we go together? I'm like, oh, okay. What could possibly go wrong here, right? And so I get in the car and she commences to tell me the story of her transition from Billy to Brittany when she moved to Oklahoma and did the transition. An odd, interesting note, kids. She had an easier time transitioning from man to woman while living in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, than she did in San Francisco. Because she said, and these are her words, when a person sees another individual, woman in Oklahoma, they go, oh, it's a woman, whatever. In San Francisco, it's kind of like that judgmental eye, like, are you in transition? What are you? And there's all this judgmental. Really interesting side note. I did not know this. Regardless, we show up and she goes, yeah, by the way, these guys that we're about to go meet don't know that I've transitioned. I'm like, okay, good to know. And so anyway, we're walking. I got my hockey bag gear over my shoulder with my sticks and skates, and she's walking with me. And we approach this little part of the park. By the way, Golden Gate Park on Sundays was closed to automobiles. And so we had full range of the park or of this little section to play hockey. And it was so much fun. Anyway, we're approaching. So it was me and Brittany, and we're approaching, and a few of the guys that are there. And all of a sudden, I see one of the guys kind of do this. And he goes, Billy? And Brittany next to me goes, hey guys, I'm back. And all of a sudden, like, I'm getting chills right now, by the way. My life froze before me. I said, what is going to happen here? And I looked at the guys and they go, oh my God, it's so awesome to have you back. We don't care if you're a transition, just come. And they all share these long, warm, embracing hugs. And I'm practically crying. I'm like, this is an amazing scene. By the way, the guys that we're playing hockey with are from Chicago, Boston, New York, Philadelphia, New Jersey, East Coast boys, right? Living in San Francisco. And so that could have gone any different direction of things, right? And so what I really saw was humanity at its greatest. This man who was this individual was once a man identifying as Billy, wanted to change that and now become Brittany as a woman. And without telling these guys, right? Left, came back, and it didn't matter because it was their old friend, regardless of how this individual identified. It was their old friend from the past that they missed so much. And as a result, we all laced up and played some awesome hockey. And she was amazing. She was skating circles around all of them. And it was so much fun. We all had such an amazing time. And, I will say when a time came a few years later, when she left the area, she gave me, like, we happened to be similar in body size. And so she happened to give me like her really good hockey rollerblades and a few sticks and stuff as like sort of a parting gift to me. And it was just such an amazing experience. I just want to share that with you because I don't want to say it's rare in certain areas, but to get to witness an individual that transitioned from one gender to the next and then getting to witness that reveal to old friends I will never, ever forget that. And just to see the love that came through was just, to this day, it blows my mind and it fills my heart with joy just to go, oh, right? It was just, I almost want to cry just sharing the story. It's so beautiful. So anyway, that's the shortened story today. It's not going to be that long, but just, it was such a beautiful story of unconditional love. Boys and girls, unconditional love. That's what it looks like. So know that it's possible and it exists. Oh, man, so beautiful. I'm so grateful to have experienced that. Anyway, thank you all for listening, boys and girls. This has been a beautiful sharing of stories. Share this story. And as always, this is a continuing story, continuing continuing log, blog, vlog, journal, diary of the amazing experiences that I've had in my life. So please subscribe to my channel, share this video, even comment below, tell me what you thought as you've listened to this video. Do you have similar stories? Or what were you thinking when we were listening to this story? Please add comments to my videos. I really appreciate that. So thank you all for listening. I love all of you. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. Get out there, make a beautiful and blessed day, and know that diversity is important and really, truly living in your fullness, owning the fullness of who you are, regardless of what other people think. Be you, be fully you. And people will love and embrace you because, as Dr. Seuss says, and I love this quote, those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. Be well, boys and girls. I love all of you. Have a great day.